Are you seriously going to cry because of that? Me already crying. New shoes and knife hands will make you run faster. Change my mind. A $70 toy specially designed and tested for cats. A paper straw wrapper. I feel happy when I make other people happy. What about when you're alone? To prove he was home alone, I would like to present my client's internet search history from that evening. I would rather just confess to the latter. Day 3 of a festival. Babe, we can't just keep having vibes for dinner. The whitest thing you can do is use the divider at checkout in a grocery store, and the blackest one. I'm only allowed to make fun of white people. Thomas and Friends is getting an autistic train. I thought they were all autistic already. Hey, that YouTuber you like is retiring. Is it? Me. Why didn't Amity called her mom by her first name in King's Tide? Dana Terrace. Fire somebody. My son would have been 3 years old today. What happened? I pulled out. New films. Films suggested by friends. Films I have seen God knows how many times. Body count. Dating slang. Body count. The actual definition. People trying to come up with a name for their daycare. Lol. Every city has a guy they all know about. You can visit a friend in their town and see a man dressed in robes riding a horse, and your friend will go, oh yeah, haha, that's horseback Jesus. And then that's just the end of the explanation. People whose jobs require them to enter someone else's house, such as plumbers and electricians. What was the weirdest thing you have seen at a customer's house? My wife. What level of adulting have you reached? Can't be sad today, I have a lot of work. Shout out to the person at a social event who's the first to say they are going home and breaks the seal for the rest of the guests to be like, guess we'll head out too. Paths. Or chillers. People who use public bathrooms with open doors. When it felt like you had been working for at least 3 hours, but you had only been in work for 18 minutes. I wanna go home. Everything we said should be said at birthday parties instead. We leave so much love unspoken. Happy birthday. Thanks. You will be greatly missed. What? It's amazing to think what great and exciting things people will be doing with PCs in 30 years. This picture was taken 40 years ago. When you realize they only text you because they're bored. I'm reminded that English is a flawed language every time I'm forced to use that in a sentence. All the good faith that I had no effect on the outcome of that sentence. You have fun. I deal with the existential pain of reality. We are not the same. Students, it's raining heavily now. Teachers will not come. Maths teacher. In the military we count the hours up to 24, then we start over again. Perfect. The purge, but instead of chilling for 24 hours we get to talk to customers the way they talk to us. Me and the boys taking turns draining the life force out of our gamer base. Blizzard, Ubisoft, EA, Bethesda. Tobacco companies labeling the packs with big letters that it chills. Cause, I wonder who that's for. I love your memes. You must be fun to hang out with. Me in person. Me when I remember a memory so embarrassing I literally have to scream to make myself forget. The funniest thing about the new Joker trailer is that if I saw a bunch of clowns wreaking havoc in the NYC subway, my first reaction would be ugh. I guess there's some effing clown thing today. Hey guys, I want to replace my old Ryzen 5 2600. Something cheap but still noticeable as upgrade. 7800X3D. You need 7800X3D. Or you can't have fun, go 7800X3D. We are short staffed for tonight. Damn, that's crazy. Good luck though. We could use some extra help. Yeah, I bet. Good luck, man. Oh, how the tables have turned. When somebody you have known for years starts acting like they can't get cut off. Write a question using why. Good question. I was just reading the story about the woman who left $1,000 in tips at a taco joint because she thought she was gonna be raptured. When she wasn't, she went back to the taco joint and demanded her money back, accusing the servers of stealing it somehow. And I'm really hard pressed to think of a better analogy for the state of American Christianity. Interview in an IT company. So what makes you suitable for this job? I hacked your computer and invited myself for this interview. He has to block all of his exes and every girl except me. I trust him to stay loyal. Cavemen after hearing the sound of flowing water. Modern guys when hearing a back sound. I don't trust girls with braces giving me might cut my D. And you think girls with teeth can't cut your D. I don't trust girls with teeth. Well, I'm about to go to sleep, but I hear the doorbell. The child actor who played Tony Stark's daughter is getting bullied, and he prepares to commit a crime. Let us make everything look rundown and vandalized, or we'll attack you. Your animals should be thrown in a hydraulic press and used as car lubricants. Can't decide if I should close my eyes or leave them open when the dentist is working on my teeth. Both feel dramatic. When you sit on the toilet and realize you forgot your phone, things are now in motion that cannot be undone. Got creates dinosaurs. Dinosaurs can't build church. Got reset. A pizza is basically a real-time pie chart of how much pizza is left. Me has a cough. Mom, it's just a cough. Doctor, it's just a cough. Google. I'm 5 feet 10 inch and my girlfriend's little sister just introduced me to her 6 feet 3 inch boyfriend. And wouldn't ya know it, we're the same height. Where girls cried, where boys cried, where men cried. Remember vlogs from the golden age of YouTube? Long form uncut ramble style videos meant to update and give a bit of behind the scenes insight to viewers. Well, I have brought them back, and you can expect them once a month if you're a channel member. Thank you for your support. I remember when YouTubers made videos and didn't put them behind a paywall. Me in gym class. My gym teacher's grandma. Dog I seen on the way to work. I was not ready for the whole outfit. POV. A shoe collector caught you wearing your Jordan 1s instead of having them on display to collect dust. What is the worst thing to say in a "Hey guys, welcome to my unboxing video"? Nah man, night shift isn't too bad. You just have to get used to it. Michael, age 24. Being kissed while you're asleep is one of the most purest forms of love, unless you're in prison. Tip: study underwater so that no one can see you crying. Me enters in a website. The website. Okay, I'll guide you. First boil 2 cups of water. Okay, what next? Bro, what the F? Scrolling to the comments of a YouTube video and seeing a comment you made 3 years ago with no likes. Dinosaurs have ruled the earth for 165 million years. One space Rocky. Read about my final days in Downing Street in Daily Mail UK today. I explain why I had to go and what my experience has taught me about taking, also known as her initial days in Downing Street. Lifted weights for a year just to look like a normal guy. I need steroids. People who have a structured settlement and need cash now. This concept for mess-free urinals would probably create a different kind of mess. Never thought about the fact that this is basically a randomized vending machine. Please reply to this email by the 12th. Me reading the email on 20th. Do you usually wear underwear to sleep? Why or why not? No, if someone breaks in I want to go at them with my out for the psychological advantage. Don't forget to sing Barbie Girl. Physical. Asked my therapist who their therapist was and went to see them. Asked them the same thing until I got to the final boss therapist and defeated them with my train wreck of a life. What's something you didn't realize was going to consume so much of your time as an adult? Making food and eating that food, and then cleaning up all of that mess, and then planning what more food to buy, because I have now eaten some of my food, and then going out to buy that food. I'm 33 years old, sees my 5th grade teacher, me. Oh man, hi Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith. Hi, you know you can call me and now we are both adults. Me. Haha, absolutely not. Have a nice summer though. Great to see you Mrs. Smith. For someone who loves to sleep you would think I would go to sleep early. I see. And what makes you think you're bad with technology? Just so we are clear, I'm all for women's rights, but if world restarts I'm just letting you all know I belong in the kitchen. Schrodinger's feminism. 1983 Studios, the entertainment industry nowadays. If you were to name a crime gang that deals guns and pills, what would you name it? I can't help but laugh. There is a gang that was here called CIA or Coconuts in Action. Boys, when they find out their GF who genuinely loves them isn't schizophrenic. You can upgrade one organ in your body. What's it do now? Well, since I was born deaf, you could imagine that it's an easy answer for me. I would love to have a bigger D. Elon Musk issues statement to 14,000 laid off Tesla workers. Go F yourself. I had a conversation with myself today, and I'm happy to announce that I agreed with myself 78% of the time. Me, I need to go out more. Also me, every time I'm free. Evergreen. Ushy, here we go again. Never have to repay student loans if you stay in school until you lie. When you are not raising your hand, but the teacher calls your name. Give April a good option or draw 25. People making your birth month is who you get memes. A 10-year-old girl asks her mom, "Mommy, how was I born?" The mother smiled and replied, "Once upon a time me and your daddy decided to plant a wonderful little seed. Daddy put it in the earth and I took care of it every single day. After a while the seed started to grow more and more leaves, and in a few months it turned into a beautiful healthy plant. So we took the plant, dried it, and got so that we effed without a balloon." Procrastinating when essay is due in 2 weeks. Procrastinating when essay is due in 1 week. Procrastinating when essay is due tomorrow, when you decided to hand it in late, and you still procrastinate. When you burst through your roommate's door and find them with your blow up doll. That's my princess. Go find your own. Me, who got 1.35 as the answer. The bro who got 1.36 as the answer. The other homie who got Sri Lanka as the answer. Where is the TV remote? The remote. What adults see? What kids see? 3 seconds after locking the door. Me. Did I lock the door? My brain. When your friend plays Helldivers 2 and then starts playing Destroy All Humans. Good soldiers follow orders. Me opening an oven. The heat. I present $100 of groceries. I can get this down to 40 to 50 bucks at the self-checkout. Boys will see this and say hell yeah. No offense to myself or anything, but what the F am I actually doing? Nature blessing me with water, food and sunshine. Me using permanent grocery bags, sorting my recycling and driving an EV. My parents about to have some fun time, but I had a nightmare. Breaking Bad after inventing life was better when these apps were the height of technology. When you have the perfect joke, but the topic changes before you can tell it. I just wanna rent a cabin with a hot tub for like 4 days in the mountains with wine and great views. So tell me more about yourself. Me trying to remember who I am. Me leaving for work at 8:15 hoping to get there by 8. If you don't have any friends, you're not introvert, you're a problem. If you think being an extrovert gives you the right to bash introverts for not having friends, then you are not an extrovert, you are an atrovert. The idea of LED trends and LED video games is really bad. Our current society treats everything as if it is disposable and irrational. Society things are not meant to be disposed of after 5 months. I found a new YouTuber I vibe with and actually enjoy watching. Their latest upload was months ago, or an I'm leaving video. Me and the boys losing our 8th last game of the night. Your house is burning down. You can only save one thing. What do you save? My house. Teacher, why are you late in my class? Student, because the bell doesn't take me to class. I do. Teacher, you dare use my own spells against me, Potter. Do all odd numbers have an E in them? Here's today's facts. Every single odd number has the letter E in it. When you spell it, approximately 1 million people in America are married to their first or second. Just found out owls can sit crisscross applesauce. It's always something new with these guys. Denver experimented with giving people $1,000 a month. It reduced homelessness and increased full-time employment. A study found the solution to poverty is money. Simple. They don't know that Roblox is turning 18 this year. I think I'm half Batman and half Spider-Man because I have no powers, no money. Me watching the slideshow Apple put together of my nudes. The teeny tiny woman was a teeny tiny bit frightened, so she hid her teeny tiny head under the teeny tiny covers and went to sleep again. Memento is a 2000 American neo-noir psychological thriller film written and directed by Christopher Nolan, based on the 2001. Just for fun I checked how much baby formula costs per pound. It's around $19. Using bullets is much cheaper, and you'll have to use it only once. Oh hello, I didn't see you there. Translation, I have failed to avoid you. Me, tired from work and trying to sleep. My brain, you have seen the forklift, but have you seen the spoon lift? Me giving mental health advice. My mental health. You know who doesn't get imposter syndrome? Cats. Not only does every cat know they are a cat, I think every cat believes firmly with conviction that they are the best possible cat, the prime example of a cat, the most cat a cat could be. When you find yourself in another meeting that should have been an email. Weeping Woman, 1937, by Pablo Picasso. Cat, 2019, by me. What's the worst lie you were told as a kid? My mom would always tell me I was the easiest physical birth out of all of the kids. I felt proud until at the age of 18 I was told I was adopted. Parents, we respect your privacy. Also parents when they burst into your room for no reason. Shout the F out to my Uber driver last night who turned off the radio. Asked, is it cool if I take a call? Then broke up with his long distance girlfriend over the phone for the next 20 minutes. Wildest ride of my life. But ultimately I think you both made the right choice. Crystals are magic. Crystals are just rocks. Crystals are magic. The One Punch Man live action movie, going to be rewritten by Dan Harmon, the creator of Community as well as Rick and Morty. When the movie sounds like it's either going to be the best thing in the world or just an absolute pile of dog shit. Wake up, come on, snap out of it, please. If you can hear my voice, it's no use. He's in a deep coma. GTA 6 is out. I'm best man at my buddy's second wedding. Is it appropriate to open my dinner speech with welcome back everyone? When you finally wake up from a coma, but then they show you the hospital bill. Red companies chill their best customers and balloon companies chill their future customers. No one at all. State troopers. Saying the global population needs to decline, realizing that most people are in China or India. Anxiety tip: next time you cringe over some embarrassing moment you had years ago, try to remember other people's embarrassing moments. You can't, can you? That's because you're the only embarrassing human to exist. Everyone else is always thinking about how cringy you are. Everyone calculating their age. People born in 2000. Yo, I don't calculate. Starting a movement called Ineffective Altruism. We are gonna give out grants to the worst and least productive members of society and see what happens. Already a thing. Make a wish. Roll the dice. See. Don't mind if I do. When my mom is looking through my stuff to see if I have my phone, I sleep. She found it. Real she. My 7-year-old was tapping away on my Mac tonight and told me he was writing a book. I think you'll agree it's one hell of an opening. The Chiller Forest. One day there were 7 pairs of underpants. They were not ordinary. They were evil. Stop saying I wish and start saying I will. I will. My parents still love me. Wait, where did everyone go? I hope you gave him a bit of help out of that situation. Of course I helped. Step Spider out a bit. If his name starts with J, he's probably Satan. I literally lied for your sins. Stop, he's already led. X. Elon Musk charging people to post. Hey Red, what's shaking? If you were to mix with yellow, what would the resulting color be? Green. Why? Oh, no reason. A rare selfie of Abraham Lincoln. I know what you're all going to say. It's photoshopped. Well, it's not. Photoshop wasn't even invented yet. I love your memes. You must be fun to hang out with. Me in person. Are you serious? Are you wearing your fitness bracelet? Yeah, you're in the bathroom. You just walked 6,960 to 8,000 plus steps. Are you lacking on F? So my daughter tells me you lack off to the Shrek movies. Yes, I think Shrek is F. Don't put night. The fact is women cheat more than men. That's not true. It's ironic coming from you cause I know you're GF. If the Titanic sank today. Wine. Wine in food. Me once again disappointed by people but not surprised. If you're a Trump supporter in New York City who is a part of the jury pool, do everything you can to get seated on the jury and then refuse to convict as a matter of principle, dooming the case via hung jury. It's the most patriotic thing you could possibly do. It's called jury tampering, you effing. What job would you never do, no matter how much money they offered you? Slaughterhouse work. Done it. As miserable as I was during it was a paycheck at the time. How long did you lasted? Not very long. The feeling just made me finish instantly. Sorry. I don't like people who take pills. For example, airport security. My male friend is we went to a pharmacy and bought a test as a joke. He used it and it said he was. Does that mean he's actually pregnant? Or does that mean his girlfriend is pregnant? Should I expect to be a godmother in 9 months? Edit. Okay, how do I tell him he has I'm obsessed with the stance on this sharpshooter. That will have a huge recoil. There's a reason why people tell you to hold the gun with both hands. You know she won gold, right? Currently, my life. Me thinking about a nap. Me chilling watching a movie. My stomach reminding me about that Taco Bell I ate earlier. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Kid whose parents were born in Mexico thinking Spanish class will be a breeze. Vociferous. I'll take off my sunglasses. This isn't so bad. UV7. Never again. I wonder when the Bermuda Triangle stopped working. Not a lot of drama there anymore. My wife left me because I'm insecure. No wait, she's back. She just went to get coffee. Go see a vet. You might be a dog. Yep, I'll get that to you as soon as we're off this call. As soon as I'm off that call. My brain enjoying a much deserved night out with friends. Do friend checks it and get a kebab. But the link said free V-Bucks. How the F are you verified? 8 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep. When people say this is my baby, they don't always mean a baby. Sometimes they mean a dog. A Somali student on what has surprised her most about the United States. so I have to buy $100 serums, get facials to renew, lead skin cells, and F my face with a jade roller to have less acne. But men can wash their face with shampoo and their skin is glowing. This is worse than the wage gap. When you're watching the Super Bowl, but have zero knowledge of football, I just hope both teams have fun. My sister saw two unaccompanied little children in a trench coat giggling amongst themselves yesterday, and I'm absolutely howling. What is the Caucasian way to say you got me effed up? Newsflash, buddy. The year is 1850. You have $50. What are you buying? You. Password while hidden. Password when revealed. Bad password. Boomers after working 40 hours a week. Gen Z after working 40 hours a week. Hacker, I have all your passwords. Me, OMG thank you. What are they? Joy is contagious. Sadness too. What are you spreading? The Black Plague. My legs for my uncle. I knew a single guy in college that wore a fake wedding ring because it helped him get attention from women. He with dozens of women that thought he was cheating on his wife with them. When he told them he was single afterwards, they were all outraged. We heard your dad's in prison for running over some kids, so we installed TVs on your mud flaps that play Coco Melon. Me listening to the nonsense my friend is spouting, him explaining his plan that 100% won't work. I said yes. My psychiatrist asked if we should up my dose. When you work at a restaurant and see Gordon Ramsay walk in with his camera crew. Imagine being straight. What music would I even listen to? The same kind of effing music you listen now, you effing crayon chewer. Me quitting Twitter after Musk rolls out the anti-bot annual payments. Recapture. Maybe I'm a robot. Yeah, X is cool, but have you ever tried attending church? I did and got arrested by a priest. No, unfortunately I cannot give you directions around the city I have lived in my entire life. Website, how old are you? 7-year-old me, 134. Website, I'll allow it. You're so quiet, bro, nobody listens to me when I talk. Why is he built like an average popsicle? Everybody you meet is fighting a battle you don't know about. Attack them. Now they're fighting 2 battles. At some point in your life somebody has embated to the thought of you. I don't believe so, but alright. I got you, homie. My next one goes out to you. Me when others make mistakes. Oh dear, gorgeous. Me when I make mistakes. You effing donkey. Me dealing with other people's problems versus me dealing with my own. Hacker, I have all of your passwords. Me who forgot them.
Spare change, ma'am.